Right. Hi everybody, this is Helen, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. Now, I'm just going to see if this is coming onto my iPad so I can see that I have everything set up. Yep, that looks reasonably good. Right, so, sorry, I'm on a little bit earlier today. I'm just going to put this light on, because that might just help brighten things up a little bit. Give us a bit more light. Now, close that behind there. How's that looking? That's looking a bit better. Right, so, yeah, sorry, I'm on a little bit earlier today. I have a couple of appointments this afternoon, so I just sort of thought that I'd like to catch up with you all before I head into town. Sorry I wasn't here last week, but I had this Stampin' Up virtual retreat, which was amazing. So that was lots and lots of fun. Right, so what I'm going to do for you today is a very simple card, quite quick and easy. I have cut a few of my pieces and my DSP. I'm going to use the Storybook Friends dies, which is great dies, beautiful little frames. The Storybook Friends stamp set I've got here as well. Sorry for the noise out there. It sounds like my husband's out there on the tractor doing something. And the mixed labels dies. So I'm going to start off with, I'll tell you the sizes of my pieces of cardstock. So this is 10.5 by the length of an A4 sheet of cardstock. So that's half a sheet of cardstock. I then have 2 pieces, now that's Pool Party, Lost Lagoon, 2 pieces at 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres. I have a piece here that is 4 centimetres by 10 centimetres. And then I have another piece that I'm going to cut my frame from. I then have a piece of white cardstock. So this is 9.5 by 9.5, and that is going to go on to that piece there. So we might put that on while I'm talking to you about that. And then that's out the way. So we'll just put some seal on there. And we will attach that onto this piece here, like so, and put that one aside. Then I have a piece of Designer Series paper. Now this is a beautiful paper, and it's a bit of a shame to cover this up, but I really love this side of it. So this is 9.5 by 9.5, and again we are going to attach this to our other 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre square. So just like that. Okay, then this piece of Designer Series paper is 3.5 by 9.5, so that's going to go onto that piece. So we are just constructing all our pieces, and then we will put our card together, do some scoring and decorate it. Okay, it's just easier to put those together and put them aside like that. Okay, and also I have a scrap piece of white that I'll use for a greeting. So we might stamp the greeting first. So I've got my Lost Lagoon ink pad, and oh, I didn't even bring a block. Just a moment, I'll just grab a block. Back again. I thought I had everything organised, but not quite. And I'm going to make this into a baby card because I seem to be short on baby cards at the moment. So I'm going to use the greeting from here that says, "Welcome little one." So just put that down there, pick that up onto your block, and we'll stamp that with Lost Lagoon. So we'll just stamp that like so. Beautiful. Right, put that aside. Now, I will bring in my little cutting and emboss machines. I put these all aside because I want to cut this out, and I also want to cut this frame. I just need to poke a couple of things out that we poked out last time this was used. There we go. Right, and this is going to come out of that one. And then from the mixed labels, there's this cute little label here, which has a little bit of stitching on it. So we'll cut that one out of there. So bring my little machine in and my plates. Okay, so we'll cut this first. So we're just going to put that on there like that and wind that through. Okay, that's that one. Put that aside. And then we're going to bring the little label. So I'll put that there. This is a great set and I've loved using it. It's just, when my children were younger, especially when Robert was born, Peter Rabbit and things like that were very, very popular. And so it sort of reminds me of their childhood, really. It's really great. Right, there we go. So that's my little label. Welcome, little one. When this came out, I was so excited about it. And if you're cutting a frame out of a square piece like that, you could then use that as another frame on another card. So those sort of things are really good to keep. I have a little box that I put out for Kindy. So they love all the little bits as well. So when you're creating and crafting, don't throw bits like that away. There's always someone that would love to take those off your hands and use them. Right, so I need to poke the little bits out of there, but I also need to get the little pieces out of here. And it's worthwhile doing this. It really is a cute little frame. So you just have to take a few moments to get all the little bits out. My little brush is over by my other machine, so I'll just pop these out just like that, and these little bits as well. So it doesn't take much to get them out. Put them over there. I should have brought my rubbish tin over with me, which I forgot, but never mind. Right, and this end as well. And then we'll be ready to do some scoring and creating our card. Right, so there's that one, and we'll just do this one. So sorry, just have to bear with me while I take these out. Now, I don't know if anyone's out there today. Oh, looks like there's a couple of people watching, so that's cool. Yes, I should have let everyone know a lot earlier that I was going to come on this morning, but I'm trying to get organised. I've got a craft de-stash thing happening this weekend, so I've been trying to get things organised for that as well. So it's been rather busy, but that's good. So isn't this frame beautiful? So the Storybook Friends comes with 3 beautiful frames. They are all stunning. And also the dies that cut all the little animals from the DSP or from the stamped images. So these are the other 2 frames. So gorgeous, gorgeous frames. Love them. Right. Now I'm going to need something behind that too, aren't I? Let me see. So the pack of DSP is like this. So there's lots of beautiful images. I took this to the retreat. We had our retreat and everyone was cutting bits and pieces out. So I've got lots of little gaps like this. But I managed to find just enough of that to use for this card today. I think I may use, let's see what I've got in here. Quite like him. He's very cute. Yeah, I might cut him out, I think. Right, so some of the images on the DSP we do have dies for, and we do have the ones at the back. I think I have shown this lots of times. There's lots of these little pieces as well, and there's also things at the back which are die cuts, but I'm going to cut this one out today because I quite like him. I think he's very cute. So we'll just cut around and don't overthink it. I like to leave that little bit of a edge because it hides lots of things, and it means if you're not going to accidentally cut something off the same as you would if you're trying to cut too close into the image. I hear my husband out there. I guess he's going to start the chainsaw up soon, so I'll try to get this done before he does that because that's going to make lots of noise. Right, so just go around there, around like this, then, and just along the bottom, just so it's not straight, just like that. So there you go, quick and easy. Now we have this piece here. We need to fold this in half. So we're just gonna line those edges up, grab a bone folder, and score that like that. And then we're also going to bring in my trimmer, and we're just going to score this end here at 10.5 centimeters. Okay, and then we are going to score it at from that corner to that 10.5 centimeter piece. So we're just going to do a corner easel card. That's something that I love doing. And I haven't made a corner easel card with the set yet. So we're going to fold our score lines. So fold that one back this way and fold this one forward that way. So that's how it's going to sit, like that. So we're going to put this little piece onto here first. So now that we've managed to do that, it's just assembling and putting all your little bits on. So that can go there like that. Now I want this to go down flat, so I'll put some adhesive down through there. Now I'm going to, on the inside, we're going to put this piece on here like so. So again, because these have already been prepared, putting your card together is quite quick. This is the corner. So this is a place that you can write. Oops, I've got something on there. I'll grab my eraser later and take that off. Right, and we're going to put this up here. So this is going to hold our card up and stop it from coming forward. So I need some dimensionals on there. So I'll just put a couple of those on there like that. I'll just take those off. And we'll put this back about there. Now, I did see this cute little, where's my, what have I done with my scissors? Over here, here they are. This cute little bunch of little blue flowers here, and these were really sweet. So sometimes all these little bits that are left on your DSP, you don't always want to throw them away because they end up being really great when you're wanting to decorate. Here it is. So I'm just going to put my little thing of flowers down there, I think. Might just cut this one here out as well. So just around there like that. And sometimes these are just cute little like embellishments. So I might just put that and that. Perfect. And I might put those on with tape. Don't need those. We can pop things up sometimes, but sometimes it is quite nice to just have them. So we'll just line that up next to each other and just put that across the corner like that. There we go. That's cute. Right, and then we are going to attach this to this part of our triangle. So just go way there like that. And you're just going to attach that just inside like that. So you want to center it because you want, oops, I did that a little bit close to the edge, didn't I? I forgot that it was having a little border. There we go, a little border all the way around. That's going to sit up like that. And then we just need to put our beautiful frame on. Now I may do the frame that way because he's going to sit that way. So let's grab some of my small dimensionals. And so on the back of your frame, just put your dimensionals around. I was thinking about putting a piece in behind the frame, but I don't think we need to because I love this designer series paper. I think it's great. So I don't think we need anything behind the frame. Right, so we'll just take the tops off these. Just like that. So we'll put this on about there. And then we're just going to pop him up. So he's going to sit like on top of the frame there like that. So we'll throw a couple of dimensionals on him just to pop him up. So he's very cute. Might put another one in the middle there just to make sure he stays in the right place. So let's just grab those off there like that. And he can go in the middle like that. There you go. So isn't he cute? Oh, I keep wanting to turn it around. I don't need to, do I? That is very, very sweet. Now, just thinking what I might do, just a moment. I just feel like this needs something down along here. So I'm just wondering if that is very cute. So I'm going to gently lift this. Oh, and it won't want to lift just because I want it to. Oh. I just feel like it needs something along there. So let's just... Sometimes we just need to add something else, don't we? So let's just add some tape at the base. Put this ribbon around. That's going to be cute. Snip that off. Right, that's cool. So now we'll put some more tape on here. Oops. Got that little bit caught to my tape. And that one. Put this back onto there. So sometimes, you know, you think later, I want to add something here, I want to add something there. And rather than do a bow, sometimes just a knot is all you need. So this ribbon is stunning. It is going. It's on the clearance rack. Last chance list. It's on the last chance list, and it is on special at the moment. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is, but I know I bought an extra roll the other day because I've loved it. It's great because it picks up whatever colour you're using. And now, isn't that cute? Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful little card with a welcome little one on there. So I just think that would be a lovely baby card. And making this card in these sort of colours is great too, because it can be for a boy or a girl. Okay, you don't have to worry. Now, I thought I'd show you something that I've been having a little bit of a play with. Now, if you make a card like this, please send me a photo, okay? I'd love to share it with anyone. I'm going to show you something that was new that came out, and this is, some of the dies aren't in here because I've been using them, but the Tractor & Co. So the Tractor & Co. is a new online exclusive product. Comes with a stamp set, comes with all the pieces that you can either make a tractor with the die cuts, or you can stamp the tractor and then cut it out as well. Okay, so there are more dies in this. So what we did, we had a team retreat a few weeks ago, and Alana made this card. So this is what we made. This was very cute, the little tractor. So this is all made with the die cuts from the set of dies. So that was a cute little tractor. It's your birthday, so that was really sweet. And then we were talking about the sunflowers and the tractor, and thought about a pink tractor. And so Alana and Amanda created this pink tractor, which was lots and lots of fun. So we got to make that. At the retreat, we didn't have lots of cardstock. I had a little bit of white left over, and so we cut the white up, put the sunflower embossing folder on the back, and then because we didn't have any coloured cardstock, we just sponged around the edge and then put our tractor on. So for class this week, I used that same tractor, and this is specialty class this week. And this was our little tractor, and I made it as a little pull-along tractor with It's Your Birthday out here. And yeah, so the little tractor drives. I have made a back for it, which is somewhere, but I haven't got that with me at the moment. So that was lots of fun. So that's with the dies from that set. Okay, so that is Tractor & Co. and it's on the online exclusives. Right, that is me for today. I will stop now. Actually, I might just show you something if you can put up with the chainsawing outside. I did the virtual album retreat last week, And these are some of the pages that we made, which is very cool. Now I don't know how I'm gonna, oh yes I can sort of open them. So this was great. Everything came in the kit to make everything. The stamps and that, they were great. Oops, I just knocked the, my light over. Just my album sitting on there. So that I'll show you some of the pages anyway. So this was using some strips and some paper. All the places I've got to put my photos in. This was another page. This was another one. This had a little folder, little banner. This is another one. And this one had some little flip flaps that we could put some extra photos in. This was another page. So I had a great time. It was awesome. Absolutely loved it. And I wanted to put my photos into an album so you can see them all. And I have my album here. So if you do want to find out a little bit more about the virtual album retreat, it was held the other week, but there are still kits available if anyone wants to purchase kits and make an album like this. The album itself didn't come as part of the class, but all the page protectors and all the pieces to make your cards, 2 lots of stamp sets, and all the other little embellishments came as part of the class. I bought the album, it's a Stampin' Up album, just so I could display it. So if you want to know about scrapbooking, let me know, because I've been doing a few classes with that lately as well. Right, so this is our card for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching the card today. I've enjoyed showing you that and presenting it. It's always fun. And I will let you go now, and I will catch up with you next week at 2 p.m. for my Facebook Live. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.